main goal of buildingSMART is to create open, neutral standards for BIM and get those into use with real end users all around the world. We have a lot of going on. We have really 4 key technical areas. We have infrastructure work, buildings work, we have product work and technical work. So the technical work builds the infrastructure, the sort of core of how the system should work together. This is developed in these 3 areas, product, buildings and infrastructure. They then link to user rooms. So we have at the minute the airports room and the construction room are doing a lot of work, and in addition to that we have a lot of work, a lot of interest in work for road and rail. The chapters work, first of all the chapters have 2 roles for us. One is about engaging with their own user community, the things that are happening in their country. It could be at a political level or it could be at the level of providing guides and advice to real users. So this is user engagement. And the other level is that they feed up the needs for new standards and new requirements into the standards process, where they're working with their international colleagues through our standards process, which is written down and defined, to develop these new standards and then bring those back to their country. The role of the data dictionary is to provide a common definitions of terms and types of objects for use in digital communications. So it doesn't hold any particular instances of any objects, but it helps with common definitions of types and terms. And we hope it will be used all around the world to help people communicate in their own language and understand things in a digital way very easily. The World Economic Forum identified BIM in the construction industry as the biggest economic opportunity in the Western world. The construction sector is one of the largest in the world, but very, very fragmented. I think OpenBIM has the opportunity to provide efficiencies all across that platform. So I really think there's a big economic opportunity, and it's very important for the transformation of the industry to have open standards that really serve the whole life cycle and all the players in the industry rather than just simple sections of it. I think we expected 200, we've ended up with over 300 people attending. So you can imagine we have a lot of different working groups. They work under the range. We have the big fora, that we call rooms. And so we have 7 rooms at the moment, and then we expect to have some more in the future. And below those rooms there are projects and working groups. I think, well, there are 2 things here. There's a technical core which people can dip into and out of when they need to. In the centre we will continue to develop the expertise, and that will continue to be available to all countries whenever they need it. And then secondly, in terms of the in-country EU programs around OpenBIM, they can get experience from other countries and learning whenever they need to. So we have, as well as these technical summits, we have once a year a chapter conference where the chapters come together, and this is an opportunity for them to share knowledge between themselves. Really need this open international standards to work in much more detail and much better. So they need us to really extend and develop it to make it more easier for them to use and more functional, and to provide good, clear and easy guidance about how to work digitally in an open, neutral environment in the future. Again, that's a big challenge. We have a lot of work to do. We want to work with the industry. We need them to work with us.